I am standing by with the new ring announcer of Friday. Wait, hold on. This doesn't sound right. We got to do this the right way, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new ring announcer of Friday Night SmackDown, Alicia Taylor. That sounds good, right?
You brought out your ring announcer. Yeah, I like that.
So we hear Cody Rhodes music still playing in the background. We just concluded Friday Night SmackDown, your first night. How did it feel?
Woo! Incredible. I'm glad that I got through one of them.
There's a lot more to come.
I couldn't tell if it was my caffeine intake or anxiety or what it was, but before the show I was like, let's do it. Let's go. Let's effing go.
Thank you for censoring that.
I did, yeah.
So you have a lot of love. I mean, from the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, to Triple H. I've known you 5, 6, 7 years now.
Do you love me?
I love you.
Okay,
Big heart. I would make the heart emoji right now if I could.
I love you too.
How did it feel to have so much support, so many people cheering for you and proud of you for this accomplishment?
You know what? The other night, NXT, my last NXT, they tried to make me cry. I'm a gangster, right? I can't be crying out there.
We saw a little bit of a tear.
I'm not gonna lie, they brought a little tear. It was special. It was really special. NXT is such a special place, and like you said, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. I've always been really close with Triple H and both of them. You know, Sean HBK, he's done a great job of taking over NXT and like helping it grow to what it is today, and it's just all really special.
You were out there, you saw the action tonight. Anything stick out? Was there a favorite moment for you on Friday Night SmackDown?
The way you're looking at me, it's like there should be something specific.
No,
but you're just asking me.
I'm just straight from your heart. You were out there. This is your first night on the Blue Brand.
You know
what stuck out?
You know what? Jade Cargill. That was pretty impressive to see in person. I've never worked with her before live. And you know what? I always love a good Randy Orton match. I do.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
So, okay, last question. All those people out there in the WWE universe who have also supported you, who are excited to see you on Friday Night SmackDown, we'll say like 99.9%.
Yeah, 99.
What message do you have for them?
What message do I have for them? I'm blue, baby.
She's blue. Thanks, Alicia.